Hello, everybody. My name is Julius, and I just want to teach you some simple step here to data entry into your Excel form. I know there are a couple of ways, and a lot of people are familiar with that, and not many people are not familiar with that. Starting from small to big numbers like that. So I just want to illustrate the most basic one with none, and then maybe I will go to a higher level and teach you something that will help you. We're not nowadays. We don't only leave issue of handling data to uh, IT expert or IT professional, but everybody in one way or the other deals with data. So I think it's necessary to begin to learn one thing or the other every day of your life, and it's gonna help you. Like data is everything we need because that you can use data for business decision. You can use the data to predict the future, to be able to tell what was, what is, and what's gonna be. So most of this thing you can still use traditional tools like Excel to manipulate your data without having to go on to use like advanced tool like Python maybe, or R, and the rest of other applications. I think Excel is very good. So I just want to teach you how to enter data. Yeah, sorry, I'm taking so much time than I expected. So yeah, the first thing we know that if you want to number maybe from 1 to 1000, 1 to whatever, using Excel, you can just enter 1, then press enter and come back here, drag it down. I'm just going to stop at 25. That is fine. Then I will come and click here, uh, and say field series. Then it goes without any waste of time. This is done. The second way is I can click um, um maybe I can click 1, go down to click, press 2. Then if I come back here and try to drag from the second button again, it's going to behave in a similar way, because Excel will still understand. Like I said, this should be a field series. Well, it doesn't make much difference, but yeah, that's it. And uh, uh, mm, yeah, so this is one way of doing this, and much people will do that. But if you want to use this way to enter your data, how about entering this to like 1 million times? Will that be possible? How long are you going to keep dragging down? You're not going to make mistake, even if the number is even more. Let's say to the last cell, you utilizing everything. How are you going to do that? But you know that it has an internal, it has a constant interval. Like it's going number 1, 2, the last number is just a bit of either 1 1, or skipping 2 2 number, or basically it's just even numbers, or maybe just odd numbers. How do you do about this? So this is the purpose of this video. Hopefully it's not going to be long. So I've shown you the traditional way. Now if you want to number the data, like want to enter from 1 to 1 million, I don't think this is the way to do this, because it's going to take your time. So just press 1 here, press enter, then come back to the cell, click on it, and you come to this level, click on fill, then come down, select series. We're still dealing with series, then we're dealing with columns. So we want to highlight your columns, and it's just going to be numbers, not going down straight forward. There's nothing more. There are quite a lot of options, but I don't want to bother you with them for now. In my future video we'll talk about other options, but for now let's just see how we can get to 1 million numbers, serially, 1 2 3. So I'm just gonna put my interval, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Yeah, so this is 1 million, and then you leave everything like, make sure you click on columns, otherwise it's gonna go horizontal. I'm going to show you in a bit how to do that, but now this is going to go down, so it's a column, it's going to number down like that. And the step value should be 1, because it's just going to be serial number down. So if you click OK, fire, everything is gone down. And you want to be sure, because it's 26 and then continue 27, you want to be sure if that is done or not done. Yeah, just for the sake of doubt, you want to press control, then there are 3 buttons here you can use. You either press control end, and there we go, we're at 1 million cells where we actually wanted to go reach. Or let me say control home again, then I'm back up to the top, and I can press instead maybe control and then the down button. There you go. So yeah, this is one way of doing this thing, and this is actually, let me go back up. I want this time around I want to go on the same color without going to the beginning. I'm not using home button, I'm just going to use control, the upward arrow button. Bah. Yes, I'm back to the top here again. Now I can do the same thing to go to the end of the or for the row as well. So if I press one here, do that, it's gonna be field series. I'll come to field series, click on field series, I press row. I don't need to change that again. All I need to do is just, I'm going to leave it on linear, and then I will press my 1 million here. Hopefully it's up to 1 million. I'm not sure at the moment. I know Excel have limit, so let's try the 1 million and see. Oh, what's happening? 1000000. Yeah, so if I click, boom, there you go, everything goes to the end. And you can try to see that by just pressing your control and then the right arrow button, and there you go, that's the last. So it didn't get to 1 million because the last column here is XFD, I think. Yeah, so it couldn't get to 1 million even though we've asked Excel to list up to 1 million. So I'm going to come back to the first cell here by control, then the left arrow button, and then yeah, this is where we are now. So you've seen you can go either horizontal or vertical. There are easier way of doing this thing now. So the next thing I want to do is, if you're just going to pick odd numbers, you're going to pick odd numbers, you want to fill this with odd numbers, like odd numbers and numbers are not divisible by 2. So you want to pick 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, down like that. So what I'm going to do is, after this, I'm going to make use of this one actually to fill it in the column. So I have to come back to the field, uh, click on series, and what I'm doing this time around, I will still click on columns, but instead of leaving the step bar, I will put in my last number here. I'm just going to write 10 million this time around. It was 1 million. So 1 million times 2 is going to be 2 million, because I still want it to reach where the number reach. Hopefully it's going to be like that anyway. So 2 million this time around, because I'm going to leave out something. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So instead of the step value, instead of leaving it 1, I'm now going to make it 2, and I'll press enter, because basically this is 1. So if you add 1, it's going to be 2. So it's even number. I want to skip that, so I will instead add 2. That will become 3. By the time I add 2 to 3, it becomes 5, and then 2 to 5 is 7, and like that. So let's go down Paya, and I'm just going to double check if we are right, then control the down arrow button. Chap, you can see the same level where this one stop, and that is yeah, that's the number. 19999999999. I'm going back to the first button again, control up arrow button. Then I want to see if I want to fill it instead of using hot number. This is odd number. I want to fill it with rather even numbers. What do I do? Is there any way I can do that? I think that's simple. After I will take my even number start from 2, so I will take from this 2. uh I will take from that 2. I'll just come and click on fill again, then series, columns. Remember, if it's going to be hot, it's the same thing. Yeah, so I'll put 2 this time around. The interval should be 2. When I add 2 to 2, it's going to be 4. 2 to 4 is going to be 6, and then 8, no, 10, down like that. And I'll come here and put 2 million as well, so that it will stop at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I go Waja. So let's see, we want to check the last column down, control arrow down. Yeah, so this is where we are. You can see that it's very clear and it's very simple. This is 2 million, the last number we wanted. And then if we go back up again, you can see that it's 2, 4, 6, 8, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, you may be wondering how this is, whether it is true or not, but yeah, you can yeah, there are quite a lot of things you can do with this. Maybe if you plot the graph of this, or you can even sort this now. And we want to sort this by let me flip it by sorting from the I want to sort from largest to smallest. Yeah. So I don't want it expanded. Please just continue with a single column I'm dealing with. Don't expand this. Yeah. So you can see that that is done. And now that I can use this to plot a graph and a couple of other things that we'll do, but the time for this video is up now. Watch out for my next video. Remember to subscribe and share with your friends if it's helpful, because I know they're simple tips, but I'm gonna be bringing more interesting stuff you can do with Excel. And so knowledge is about sharing, and just to let you know that this is free training. It's not commercial. Please use it and share for free, not to be so. Thank you, and see you again next time. Goodbye.